Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is when you first get it, don't plug it in, just practice using it. So not even practice like, oh, this button is going to do this button's going to do this. Just get used to having your hand on it and pushing the buttons. Pretend as if you're just really in a project and you're just, going back and forth and stuff like that. Um, just so that you can kind of just get that muscle memory. Um, and then that's when you can, when you feel comfortable, like, yeah, this feels comfortable in my hand, then you can go to actually doing the presets. So here is the menu. Let me minimize this. So this is what the menu looks like. This is right here what it kind of starts out looking like, because it's pretty empty. There's not anything set. The first thing you want to do is you're going to have to add a preset for Krita, which you will go here to create a new preset. You would type it in, and you would push OK, and it would just show up with the name Krita. And then you see right here where it says not linked, you would click the not linked, and then you would look for your your Krita. You would look for Krita in the running applications. It would have to be, you have to have it open, and then you click it, and it will connect it, so that every time you open Krita, the preset will automatically happen. So you don't have to do anything. You just open up and you can use your Tourbox. So to actually do it, what's nice is that you can just push a button. So I'm going to just push this, or I'm going to just move this. I'm just going to go like this, move it, and it highlights. You can see which one I'm pushing. So with that button is the space bar. So in my Clip Studio Paint, the space bar is the little hand bar. So let me just show you. So you see, it's that one. So if I were to click, I only have two hands, but if I were to click with my mouse or with my pen, I would be able to drag this around. I can't show you. But so you have to know, it takes a little time. You have to go into the preferences of the program, look at what the presets already are, the hotkeys and everything, and choose which ones are the most important that you think you're going to be using the most. Like, I didn't even use rotate canvas or flip canvas, but I now use it more because it's more accessible to me. So, and the thing is, try one out and see how it works, and if it feels like, oh, this would be better in a different way, or so like for me, when I turn this, when I turn this, where is it? So this dial, it makes the brush go up and down. But when I push this, which is shift, and then this, it rotates the screen. This zooms in. And so it really makes things a lot easier. Like I can turn, I can do this. Well, I can't really fully show you unless I was screen sharing. Oh, shit. there's so many different combinations. Some like double clicking this changes the type of. So, see, this is where right here, if I double click it, it changes to a different thing. I never use it. I always forget. But anyway, and then when I switch to Blender, see it says current preset Blender. This was from a different video that I tried showing you, but it just is too long. This one's already too long. Anyway, if you want to have multiple presets, so like Clip Studio Paint, that's my main preset. If I wanted to do one for vectors, I would go to preset. I would go to right here. Would just create a new preset. I would label it however you want. I've labeled it Vector CSP. And then I would link it to Clip Studio Paint. And in order to switch to that, so in this one, let me see. So in this one, just to show what it does, in the new preset, I made the knob put the volume up, just as an example. So in my original preset, the knob reduces the brush size or increases it. In the second preset, it does the volume. And in order to do the preset, I have to press this, and where is it? Here it is. Switch preset. So you can get that by just going into General, and there's Switch Preset. So when you push that button, any presets connected to the same program, it will cycle through. Now, there is a way that there's like macros and there's like menus, so that when you press a button, a menu comes up and you could switch like more manually. I don't have that, but so that if you have multiple presets within the same program, like let's say one for animation, one for vectoring, one for regular drawing, then instead of like trying to remember which one you're on, you can make it so that you open up a menu and you can just click on the one you want. I'm not going to show you that just because I don't have it set up. But let me show you how this, so right now you see this is me doing the dial and it's making it go up. Then I will click this and see that, oh, just a second. Well, okay, anyway, it came up, can I switch between them? Anyway, it switched to the other one, and see my volume is going up now. I'm doing this, yeah. So, it takes some getting used to, and, but within I think you can have it for 30 days and then you can return it, or like you return it within 30 days. Within those 30 days, just take a lot of practicing, maybe start some new art and just get used to it. And don't, like for some reason, when I was doing it, I was like, this is weird, but I was like, no, the dial has to be a certain thing. But like, don't worry about what other people might have as their presets. Just do what makes sense to you. You know, for me, this is better as an undo, and this is better for a save, and this is better for the space button. But for you, this might be better for switching colors and, I don't know. But I love this thing. I wish I could get another one, but it makes no sense. I just wish I could feel this more. I hardly ever get a product that I actually really like and it's useful. Um, but yeah, so pretend a hand here, just, doing this and having everything move. So you can, and it takes a while to remember, like when I have Blender up, I don't use Blender as much, but to remember, like, what does this button do? What does this button do? Because I keep these the same. This is undo and this is save in Blender and across the board. Just because I undo and save a lot. So I thought, yeah, keeping those. But these are kind of similar. This, pushing this rotates it. I can, so I don't use this part. I push it and then I use the mouse to work it. So it's a little bit different than, this is extrude. This is R, which is, I forget what it's called. This is to scale if you push it. So it's a lot different, and it just takes some practice, but I caught on pretty quickly. I think you'll catch on pretty quickly because it just becomes so normal. And sometimes you might push the wrong one. That's why I say practice with something that that you don't care about, because you don't want to accidentally push a button, mess something up. I mean, you can always undo, but practice in just a new canvas or whatever. I have no idea how it's like with like DaVinci, like a video editing program, but I'm assuming that depending on which one you get, but if you got this one, this can go through the timeline. You could do this to cut. You could do this to scale, whatever, and then remember, you can push multiple. So you can do like 2 of these, you can do this, you can do this, you can even like double, like here, double click is grabbing it, is G. So that's only when I double click. If I just click it once, it doesn't do that. So you can have so many combinations, and if anything, you could even write it down. Have a little thing if you need it. But this is an amazing product. I love it. Yes. Okay. I think that's it.